Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, from another commercial break. As you saw, we had two superstars who had advanced to the TXW Championship Elimination Chamber, and we have another qualifying match on his way. We have Tom Bomb, the former hardcore champion, coming out here to take on Tyron Fredericks, who we saw last week was taken out by Jacoby Vengeance. Jacoby Vengeance, the former TXW champion, fired from TXW Animosity, and no trace of Jacoby Vengeance has been seen. I haven't seen Jacoby Vengeance since the last episode. I don't know what Jacoby Vengeance has been up to. The Tom Bomb being presented with a huge opportunity. Every superstar here tonight that's qualifying for this Elimination Chamber match is being presented with a huge opportunity.
Welcome to my block, nigga.
Here comes Tyron Fredericks, the superstar taken out by Jacoby Vengeance. This match was awarded to Tyron Fredericks due to the actions by Jacoby Vengeance. Tyron Fredericks was lucky to get too hurt backstage. He only suffered from a mild concussion and just some severe lacerations, but he's still okay to compete here tonight. He got the okay from the doctors. You know, this match was rewarded to Tyron Fredericks due to the actions that were happened last week. You know, I think he honestly deserves it. You know, he went through hell and back after getting beaten up for a good minute and a half by our former TXW champion. Hopefully he can prove himself here tonight and let some rage out. And hopefully not too hard against Tom Bomb. This Extreme Rules matchup is on its way. You know, honestly, I don't know who this match is probably going to be in favor of, but I had to pick. Well, honestly, I have to say Tom Bomb, because Tom Bomb's a former hardcore champion, and I have to say, probably had one of the longest reigns here in TXW of being a hardcore champion. Tom Bomb definitely in control of this right now, targeting the leg of Tyron Fredericks. Tyron Fredericks, you know, has a new look, and we saw last week had a hell of a week getting beat up by Jacoby Vengeance. He was originally supposed to be one of the participants in that TXW Battle Royal. I wonder if he was originally in the match, if he would have won. Maybe he would have won and we would have a new TXW champion right now. He wouldn't have to be qualifying. He would already be in that Elimination Chamber match. And oh my God! Did you see that? The Bach or Tyron Fredericks just threw a chair at Tom Bomb mid-air as Tom Bomb was trying to clothesline him. Tom Bomb in control with that sit-out bomb right there to Tyron Fredericks. Tom Bomb is just trying to do anything to keep his opponents down. Tom Bomb in trouble here as Tyron Fredericks locking up the leg now. Targeting the leg and snapping the ankle of Thomas Bomb. Tom Bomb definitely struggling now. That was crazy though. Tom Bomb was definitely just trying to get something going and got hit right in the head in mid-air by Tyron Fredericks. Tom Bomb stalking as Tyron Fredericks grabbing another weapon, grabbing a table now. This can't be good for either opponent. You know, every time I see in these matches and here in Animosity where a table's brought into play, it's not good for either opponent. Each opponent forgets who's going to go through the table. It could be any one of them. Tom Bomb and Tyron Fredericks exchanging blows there, but as Tom Bomb bouncing off that turnbuckle post. Tyron Fredericks with the ring bell against the head of Tom Bomb. Tom Bomb is still not out though. Tom Bomb is getting brought back up. Clock popping the hips there. Definitely in favor of Tyron Fredericks now, but this isn't phasing Tom Bomb though. Tom Bomb is still having a little bit of fight to him. As you can tell, he just got his neck snapped by Tyron Fredericks. You know, Tyron Fredericks in control. Never mind. Tom Bomb that just reversing him there. Looking to use the ladder now into play. It's Tom Bomb going cross-body the outside, knocking Tyron Fredericks over, but not knocking him out. Tom Bomb is definitely willing to go high risk in this matchup to end Tyron Fredericks. Tom Bomb is still laid out. He's up now. It's Tyron Fredericks using the ladder to an advantage. Laying the ladder down. Both men are up and a running bulldog from Tyron Fredericks. Tyron Fredericks still in control of this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Throwing Tom Bomb into the ladder and onto the bull. My God, that bulldog right into the ladder. Will this be it for Tom Bomb? One. No. Tom Bomb still surviving. He's... oh my God. Tom Bomb is just delivering the pain now after that brutal maneuver by Tyron Fredericks, just slamming his face down into that ladder. Another one of those running bulldogs. Tyron Fredericks is just doubling up on offense here tonight, trying to guarantee himself a spot in that elimination chamber. Nice flying forearm off the top rope. Still coming for tonight for our main event is a Falls Count Anywhere match featuring Everett Creed and returning Andrew Fine. That should be a great main event. You know, I think Andrew needs to get a lot of hatred out of him. You know, he was taken out for 6 months. He had to go through rehab to get back here, and he's finally back. He's finally in tip-top shape to be wrestling here in TXW. Hopefully he picks up a big win and return back to Animosity. And Tyron Fredericks in control of Tom Bomb. I think looking for the end, but no, Tom Bomb able to reverse and coming back with a running neck breaker. Keeping Tyron Fredericks down, going for the top rope, but no. Tyron Fredericks playing possum, moving out of the way just in time. And Tyron Fredericks going off the ropes, looking for something. Look at the axe kick off the top rope. Will this be it for Tom Bomb? 1, 2, no. Tom Bomb barely getting his shoulder up after that axe kick that we just saw from Tyron Fredericks. Tyron Fredericks still in control of this matchup. Tyron is definitely trying to earn a spot into that elimination chamber. Again, popping the hips there. That German suplex by Tyron Fredericks. Tyron Fredericks is probably thinking to himself, what do I got to do to keep Tom Bomb, the former hardcore champion, down? He's going to new limits here to bring him down. Tyron Fredericks stalking now and looking for something, and looking for a face crusher right under that steel chair. Oh my God. I think he's looking to go off the ropes one more time, ladies and gentlemen, and looking for the axe kick again. Will this be it for Tom Bomb? 1, 2, no! Tom Bomb kicking out of that axe kick again. This is the second axe kick in this match already. Tom Bomb is definitely still fighting to earn a spot in that elimination chamber. Tom Bomb is not going down without a fight. Tyron Fredericks definitely getting paranoid, definitely showing some anxiety after that one. Using the steel chair now. This can't be good for Tom Bomb. Is spiking his head down onto that steel chair. Tyron Fredericks is definitely being cocky now, just trying to prove a point that he's not intimidated by Tom Bomb. Looking to use the steel ring bell now. Picking him up again. No, Tom Bomb able to reverse, push him away, and a clotheslining to keep Tyron Fredericks off his feet. Tyron definitely struggling now. Tom Bomb has just had a short burst of energy right there again with a clothesline. Tom Bomb going for the crossbody again, knocking Tyron Fredericks out, but not down. Tom Bomb is still laid out after that maneuver. Tom Bomb, high risk has not paid off for him in this match, as Tom Bomb still laid out. Tyron Fredericks had to picking up the corpse there, throwing him and bringing him back. As Tom Bomb reversing to a belly-to-belly suplex. Fish drop. Tom Bomb, I don't know. Tom Bomb is definitely using everything he's got in his arsenal here tonight to survive. Tom Bomb is up with a cup at hand, trying to get Tyron Fredericks. Tyron Fredericks stumbling, crawling away now, trying to get away from Tom Bomb. Tom Bomb with a cup at hand and the ring bell. Tom Bomb using the cup now, spinning right in the face of Tyron Fredericks. Tom Bomb definitely trying to come back now. Tyrone Fredericks looking for a clothesline, I think, but no. Look at the hip toss by Tom Bomb and a clothesline. A follow up after that hip toss. This is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrone Fredericks looking to use the ring bell one more time. Shot right in the gut and going behind and right to the back of the skull. Tyrone Fredericks is definitely getting on Tom Bomb's level here tonight. Looking to the extreme and now to, I think, slam his face down. That surfboard face crusher right down on the mat. What is going through Tyrone Fredericks' head right now? He's definitely trying to fight his way here. These two men can't get each other down. It's again Tom Bomb with the crossbody to the outside. Tom Bomb is definitely going extreme here, but cannot keep Tyrone Fredericks down. This super heavyweight is definitely struggling here. As Tyrone Fredericks throwing him back in the ring again. Looking to boot his face right in the skull. Tyrone Fredericks definitely being ruthless here, doing anything to keep Tom Bomb down, and he still has not good thoughts in mind with the ring bell ringing out the skull again. Tyrone Fredericks, I think, looking to put away Tom Bomb once again with the ego trip, the STO. Setting him up, going off the ropes, looking for the axe kicker again. This has got to be it for Tom Bomb. If this isn't for Tom Bomb, I don't know what to say. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyrone Fredericks proved for everyone in this arena that he has a different, harsher side that we have never seen before, and will advance to that 6-man elimination chamber at all TXW. I'm just in shock right now that Tom Bomb lost to Tyrone Fredericks. What a hell of a matchup, though. The hardcore monster, Soulless, the hardcore champion. TXW is coming out right now to compete against Vignano. You know, this should be a great match between the two. These two super heavyweights duking it out. Soulless, you know, he's been going through different phases here in TXW. He's had multiple championship reigns, and if he wins that TXW championship, you know, I don't know what's going to happen to the field of Animosity. Animosity is going to be shaken up indefinitely if this monster wins that TXW championship at the elimination chamber and he advances.